Wait a minute. I know I didn't hear what I just thought I heard. Did I hear that right? Did Gennady Triple G Golovkin finally start speaking up for himself? Did Gennady Triple G Golovkin just tell Canelo Alvarez to stop lying? Yes, he did. I heard him. That is what he said. I guess Triple G in his own way was saying stuff like, no lie zone, lie free zone, you lie, you die, no Pinocchios allowed. Triple G said it, I didn't. Don't get mad at me, I'm just telling you what the man said. Now, some might hear that and say, them's fighting words. And if you feel that way, I agree with you. Because when a grown man starts telling another grown man he's lying, we really got something going. Something might really be getting ready to pop off. Gennady Triple G Golovkin tells Canelo Alvarez to stop lying to the boxing public. That's what we're going to talk about today. E-Mason Eric Sports. Let's go, man. What is up to all my people out there? It's your boy Eric, and I'm back here live with another one. Today, I had to bring you a video on this because when I saw this interview, it's like somebody threw some water in my face. I was like, what? I had that shock moment because Gennady Golovkin never really does this type of thing. Gennady Golovkin did an interview with Steve Kim with the Ring magazine, and what they did in this interview, and I thought it was great for them to actually do this, they allowed Gennady to actually give his answers in his Russian native language. He was able to speak more freely. See, because sometimes with Triple G, I think he almost comes across like a politician because he never will give a straight answer on anything. You know, they ask him about, no, Max, good fight. And sometimes that can come across to people like he doesn't want to give a straight answer. But what I think is happening here is that his responses are limited because of the language barrier. Now, just so you know, what Triple G is trying to do when he's always trying to speak English, he's trying to appeal himself to the American people, to the American crowd, so he can grow here in America. He wants to speak English. He wants to be more relatable. And I get that. That makes a lot of sense. But at the same time, there's a fine line there because we, the boxing fans, would like to really hear what you think about certain things. And in this interview, I felt like this interview should have been entitled Triple G Unplugged. Now, he didn't get up there and going off and cursing Canelo out. He showed a lot of respect because Triple G seems to be a respectful dude. That's just his nature. So he didn't curse Canelo out or anything like that, but he kept it real. He spoke from the heart. The first thing I have to address is the fact that he said he feels like Canelo and Team Canelo are going around lying to the boxing fans by still to this day claiming that they won the fight. Now, here it is. This is Triple G's opinion. I'm sure if we had Canelo and Canelo could give his opinion is obviously completely different from Triple G's opinion. They're boxing fans. Everybody's argued this and we've all discussed this. Who won the fight? It seems like the bigger majority of people feel that Triple G won this fight. But Triple G seems to think that Canelo in his heart knows he lost. And let's deal with that just for a second, because you've heard boxers say this a lot of times. You hear boxers say they can say what they want to the public, but us two, the two men in the ring, we know what happened. We were in the ring. We know what happened. That seems to be what Gennady Golovkin is speaking about here. Because when he says that Canelo is out lying to the public by saying he won, that suggests that Triple G feels in his heart that Canelo knows he lost. You get it? Because Triple G wouldn't say he was lying if he didn't think Canelo really thought he lost. Now, again, that's Triple G's point of view. Don't get mad at me. I am just saying what Triple G said. And as we're right here, I want to say, jump in the comment section and tell me what you think. Do you feel Canelo is lying? Do you feel like Canelo really knows in his heart that he lost the fight, but he just doesn't want to admit it? His pride won't let him admit it. Do you think Canelo is lying? Do you agree with Triple G or do you disagree with Triple G? Now, something else Triple G said that I found very interesting. He hit on this a couple of times in the interview. He said that Canelo had a lot of support, basically. I'm paraphrasing here. A lot of support, a lot of help, a lot of things were set in place for Canelo to win the fight. Now, let me tell you what I think that means. I have a little theory about that. Let me tell you what I think that means. Now, the first thing we have to do with this is, even if you're a Canelo fan, we have to state the obvious. There always seems to be in these big fights, whether it's Mayweather or Triple G, there always seems to be a judge who doesn't see it exactly right. Like, you know, CJ Ross with the draw with Canelo Alvarez and Floyd Mayweather. We won't even speak on that. Let's just all say we know it wasn't a draw. Oh, and I just thought about this. This is something that is more of a pro Canelo, pro team Canelo comment, because if you watch the epilogue, the Showtime epilogue, the all access epilogue on Canelo Mayweather, when that first scorecard was read and they said CJ Ross scored that a draw, Canelo's trainer, I think it was Eddie Reynoso or either his dad, it was one of the Reynosos, they turn to Canelo and they say, no, son, that wasn't a draw. No, that wasn't a draw. And you even see Canelo Alvarez shaking his head like, nah, that wasn't a draw. So that can, I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there, that can speak for the honesty of Canelo and his team. If they really, truly feel like they lost, they'll keep it real, because when that card was read, they say right in the ring, no, that wasn't a draw. And then we had the Adelaide Bird scorecard, the 118, 110. And I'm not trying to say Adelaide Bird was on the payroll. I'm not going to say that because I don't like to accuse people of stuff that I don't know for sure. But there does seem to be a judge that's there who sees it very, very pro Canelo. So that is kind of the obvious thing jumping out here. But something deeper into what Gennady Golovkin was saying, because some people might be saying, what does he really mean? He's just saying Canelo had a lot of help. Is he just talking about, one judge? Maybe he was talking about this. We had some very deep conversations about this fight before it happened. These are theories of how you can control judging. Theories. In other words, theories, not blaming anything on anyone. I'm saying these are discussions and theories on how the judging can be controlled. Now, of course, if Triple G would have knocked him down multiple times or stopped him, of course, but even if he would have dropped him multiple times and clearly beat him, then there's no way they could have done that. But there are some thought processes out there to say maybe before, and I think this is what Triple G was alluding to, maybe before the fight actually took place, the judging had already been set up like this. If the fight is close, but Triple G really wins, we're gonna call it a draw. Actually, Triple G says that. Triple G says that in the interview. Go ahead and listen to it. I'll leave the link in the description box. Don't listen to it now. Finish with me first, then go listen to it. But Triple G says that if it's close, if Canelo makes it close and Triple G wins, we'll call it a draw. If the fight is close, but Canelo wins, Canelo's gonna win. If the fight is really a draw, maybe Canelo still wins. Again, I want to make it clear. I'm not saying this to be a fact. And you might say, why do you keep making it clear? Because you'd be surprised some of the comments you get. I'm not blaming anyone of anything. I'm just putting it out here so we can discuss it, so we can talk about it. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys think maybe the judging was sort of predetermined? Do you feel like that's not even possible in boxing, that all this controlling the judges thing is just a myth? It's just like urban legend. It's something that really doesn't even take place. We're basically talking about Bigfoot right here. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about that. We will close it on this. I want to ask a question to you. I want to ask a question to the listener. Do you like this Triple G more than the more quiet, almost sort of outside of the ring, docile type of Triple G who won't speak up for himself? Do you like Triple G speaking up for himself? Do you like the fact that Triple G said, I think Canelo's lying? He's lying to the boxing public. Do you like Triple G saying it was already set up? They were trying to help him to win. Or would you rather Triple G go back to being more generic, kind of blah, vanilla with his answers and not really giving us a lot? Get in the comment section. Let your boy know what you think. But at the end of the day, go check out the interview. Gennady Triple G Golovkin said Canelo Alvarez needs to stop lying. I am pretty sure we will hear from Canelo Alvarez soon on this. I can't wait to hear his response. Go check the description box out. I have a link there in the description box. Go see the interview for yourself if you haven't already seen it. If you haven't already subscribed, why are you tripping? Subscribe to your boy's channel if you have subscribed. Good looking out, fam. Until the next one, it's your boy, E-Maze and Eric, Big E, signing off. Peace.